Hey guys, how's it going? It's Nolan from the Spawners Lounge, bringing a quick news update. Nintendo will be holding a Nintendo Direct for tomorrow on September 4th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Direct will last for roughly 40 minutes and will be covering games such as Pokemon Sword and Shield, Luigi's Mansion 3, and several other titles, along with info on the Nintendo Switch Lite. The last Direct we got was back in June 11th of this year, excluding the Indie World Direct we got not too long ago. So it's been 3 months since the last Direct, and one I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for. As we all know, Nintendo does a Direct every year in September, and now it's that time for a Direct again. We have all been wondering when they will be announcing the next one, and today we got that announcement. So, I just want to go over some of the games and info we'll probably most likely be getting in this Direct. So to start things off, we got Dragon Quest XI, which will be coming out on September 27th. We already got Hero from Dragon Quest XI in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but now it's about the time to release his game. Surely we will be getting more info about this title, and which such anticipation, the game soon will be arriving. The topic of DLC will possibly be discussed. On top of that, in the eShop right now, there's a demo out for the game that lasts for 10 hours, which is quite impressive, versus when we got the Octopath Traveler's demo, which was 3 hours, which I thought was impressive, but now, wow. But it's also said that the save data from the demo will be transferable to the game upon releasal. The next we have is Pokemon Sword and Shield. These two titles will be arriving on November 15th, just before the holidays begin, and it's scheduled perfectly for the release right before Black Friday. The last Pokemon game we got was Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Both games were super gorgeous and brought elements from Pokemon Let's Go from mobile devices and Pokemon games of old together to make a fantastic adventure and world to explore. Sword and Shield will take place in the Galar region, a large narrow expanse of land and one of many regions in the Pokemon world. So I'm sure we will be getting a ton of new info on the game, including elements and of course new Pokemon and new ways to play, and also would not be surprised if we got a sort of game sharing experience with friends with multiple consoles, so long as they have the same game. So we'll just have to see. A game everyone has been wondering about for a long time, will we be getting any information on Metroid Prime 4? The last we heard was that they were scrapping all the progress that they had worked on for a long time and started over fresh. Our prediction is that we'll probably see Metroid Prime 4 in 2020, likely during E3, and we'll probably get a demo to play during the convention. But yeah, Metroid Prime 4, so far nobody knows very much information on this long-awaited game, and hopefully we'll finally get to see what they have progressed with and what exactly they have to offer for this new title for the Metroid Prime series. Also on September 20th, the Nintendo Switch Lite will be launching at retail price of $199.99. We also know that the Switch Lite will not be dockable since it's exclusively a handheld console with the battery life of approximately 3 to 7 hours and a 5.5-inch screen display. But what other info does Nintendo have for us regarding the Nintendo Switch Lite that we don't already know? We'll just have to see. The anniversary for the Nintendo Switch Online service is finally upon us. Up until now, we have only had NES games and about 3 games per month from the NES collection that releases on the NSO service. But everybody has been asking for SNES games and even as far as N64 titles. So this could be the time for Nintendo to announce releasing SNES titles to the NSO service, and eventually they're going to run out of NES titles to be releasing. So come on Nintendo, please bring us the goods this time. Show us some SNES games for the Switch, we beg you. Luigi gets his 3rd solo title with Luigi's Mansion 3, launching on October 31st on Halloween, which is the perfect time to bring this spooky adventure to our homes. We get to explore a brand new haunted building, this time being in a massive hotel. What's the story to why Luigi has to go to this hotel? Probably because of a mission that Professor Egad thought Luigi would be perfect for, considering his past experiences. Our poor green-hatted friend will probably suffer from PTSD after everything the professor has and will continue to put him through. But of course, we have to be getting even more surprises and elements in this game, like when we got the Luigi reveal, to be able to play him as a second character to help Luigi with obstacles that he can't perform himself. So hopefully we're going to get a ton of new info on Luigi's Mansion for sure, since it's one of the titles that they intend to talk about. The long-awaited Link's Awakening is almost here as it releases on September 20th. We have already seen most of what this game is going to offer. This gorgeous game is a remake of the original game back on the Game Boy, with new side missions, collectibles, and new features. But what else can we get? Hopefully some really interesting new elements and new ideas for the game. And honestly, even if we just got an announcement for amiibo figures for this title, that'd be awesome too. It's almost fall time, which is when one of our favorite characters is supposed to be releasing, being Banjo and Kazooie. We still yet to get a release date for him, but I think we just may get that revealed during this direct, along with a demonstration of his moves, music, and stage. Another thing that may finally be revealed is a cinematic trailer for the 4th DLC character for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's been talk and rumor of it being Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. And I'll be honest, I know nothing of this character or the game. Sorry. But personally, I'd like to see either Skull Kid, Porky from Earthbound, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, or even Shantae from Shantae's series be the 4th DLC character. And honestly, Shantae would be perfect. If you've ever played or watched any of her games, her moveset would easily be transferable to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But we've got to be getting some new information on who the next DLC character is. Lastly, we have Animal Crossing New Horizons, a beautiful game that we got to see during this E3, which now they're going to be bringing a whole new spin on the franchise, taking us to a deserted island where we have to build and grow the island from scratch with the materials around the island. We also got to see how this game will be introducing for the first time multiplayer from the same console. Animal Crossing is one of my favorite games from my childhood, from the GameCube version, Animal Crossing Population Growing. I and many others can't wait to see what else we'll be getting from this game. Animal Crossing New Horizons is set to release on March 20th of 2020. Anyways guys, this is the titles. We'll probably be getting some new information for this direct, along with many others. We'll all just have to see what Nintendo will be bringing to the table this time. But come and join in tomorrow for a live stream of the direct and share the excitement of many of these AAA titles and many others we haven't seen much of, or some new titles we haven't seen at all, surely to be announced. Thank you for joining in for this gaming news update. Be sure to like and comment what you want to see from this direct and what you're most excited for. Subscribe and click the bell notification to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Until then, I've been Nolan with the Spawners Lounge, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.